Hello everyone, welcome to my channel CISC Topper Classes. Today we are going to discuss chapter 12 Pythagoras theorem, exercise 12. So, for the solution of the whole exercise, you can check the description box. So, let us start solving this exercise here in this video. Let us solve 22nd question here. So this question is, if AD, BE and CF are medians of triangle ABC, prove that 3AB square plus BC square plus CA square is equal to 4AD square plus BE square plus CF square. So firstly, to prove that, we will draw here AP, which is perpendicular to BC. So simply we can write, because this is perpendicular, we can write it as AB square is equal to AP square plus BP square. Now this AP square we can write here, this is BP, so it will be BD minus PD. So BD minus PD ka whole square here we can write it as, and this will be AP square plus BD plus PD square minus 2BD into PD. Now this we can write AD square plus half of BC ka whole square minus 2 into half of BC ka whole square into PD, because this is D is the here median, so it will be BD is equal to DC. So we can write BD as half of BC square and this BD also half of BC square. Now we can simply write it as AD square plus 1 by 4 of BC square. This will be cancelled out, and this is BC only, so we can write this is BC means BC into PD. Now we can write this is AD square because it is this is AP square plus BP BD square. So we have written AD square as AP plus PD square. This is PD square, so it will be AD and AP plus PD square is equal to AD square here. So simply this we can write. Now in similarly we can write in triangle APC. This will be here AC square is equal to AP square plus PC square. Again we can write this PC square as, firstly we can write it as AP square plus PD plus DC ka whole square. This will be AP square plus PD square plus DC square plus 2PD into DC. So this will be here, we can write it as, because this is AP square and this is we can write here AD as, this is AD and this is AP plus PD. We have to see PD square. So this is again this is only, so this we can write AD square plus DC square plus 2 PD into DC. DC we can write half of BC, so it will be PD into half of BC. Half of will be cancelled out, and we will get here AD square plus DC square plus PD into BC. Put it as the second equation here and this as the first equation. Now we can simply add these two equations. So from there we will get AB square plus AC square is equal to BC into PD minus will be, this will be cancelled out from these both equations, and we will get 2AD square plus this is here it is written DC square. So this we can write it also as AD square plus half of BC square plus PD. This has been cancelled out only, so this will be cancelled out from here also, and it will be 1 by we can write it as, because this is 4, sorry this is 4 on taking a square here, so 1 by 2 BC square we will get on adding first and second equation. Now we can this, by using this information only we can write for if we draw perpendicular from C and D, we can write this also again. So this we can write, if we draw from C, so we can write it as C CA square plus CB square, and this will be equal to half of 2AD means we can write it as 2e. So this will be CA square and BC square here, and this we can write 2CF square. So this is F here, and this will be half of AB square. We can write this. Now the third thing, by if we draw from B, we can write it as AB square plus BC square is equal to 2BE square plus half of AC square. Now we can put these equations as 3, 4 and 5. From these 5 equations, on adding 3, 4 and 5 here, we will get here 2 AB square plus BC square plus CA square, and this will be 2 AD square plus CF square. We can write it as 2 AD square CF square plus BE square plus 1 by 2 of BC square plus AB square here and plus AC square. Now we can simply shift it this side. So from there we will get as 2AB. This will be 2AD square. We can write it as AB only. So here we will get 2AB square. Simply here this we can shift this side. So on shifting, plus BC square plus CA square minus half of BC square plus AB square plus AC square. This will be equal to AD square plus CF square plus BE square. Now simply this part we can write it as 4 minus 4 BC square minus BC square. We can write it as 3 by 2 AB square plus BC square plus CA square here, and this will be 2 AD square. We will multiply the 2 here with this 2, so it will be 4 AD square. Simply we can write it again, 3 AB square plus BC square plus CA square is equal to 4. This whole bracket here is, and again AB square plus CF square plus BE square. This is the only thing which we have to prove in this question. So hence proved from here. Now let us solve 23rd question. In the adjoining figure, the diagonals AC and BD of a quadrilateral ABCD intersect at O at right angles, then prove that AB square plus CD square is equal to AD square plus BC square. So simply to prove that, as it is given that the AC and BD intersect at right angles, means triangle COD is a right angle triangle, and we can write this as CD square is equal to OD square plus OC square. Now again in triangle, now we take in triangle OAP. This is also we can write right angle triangle. So here we can write AB square is equal to OA square plus OB square. Now we will add these two equations here. On adding, we will get CD square plus AB square is equal to OA square plus OD square plus OC square plus OB square. Now let it be the third equation here, and again in triangle ODA we can take, here also DA square is equal to OD square plus OA square and OBC. So in right angle triangle OBC we can write here as BC square is equal to OC square plus OA square. Put it as the fourth and fifth equation. Now we will put these equations here, as this is OA square plus OD square in this, and again OC square plus OA square as this is, sorry, this is not OA square, this is OB square here. So OA square and OB square again in this. So we will get from here, on putting 4 and 5 in the third equation, this will be, we can write it as CD square plus AB square is equal to, we can write OD square plus OA square as DA square and OC square plus OB square as BC square. This is only we have to prove in this question. So hence proved from here. Let us solve 24th question. In quadrilateral ABCD, angle B is equal to 90 degree, angle D is also equal to 90 degree, then we have to prove that 2AC square minus BC square is equal to AB square plus AD square plus DC square. So simply we can firstly take the triangle, right angle triangle as ABC. So this we can write as AC square is equal to BC square plus AB square as the first equation. Now in triangle ADC, we can write AC square is equal to AD square plus CD square as the second equation. Now on adding for first and second, we can write here as 2AC square equal to BC square plus AB square plus AD square plus CD square. Now we can shift this BC square in this side, so it will be 2AC square minus BC square equal to AB square plus AD square plus DC square. This is only we have to prove in this question. So hence proved from here. Hence proved. Let us solve 25th question. In a triangle ABC here, we have angle A is equal to 90 degree and CA is equal to AB here. Means this CA is equal to AB and D is a point on AB produced. Then we have to prove that this DC square minus BD square is equal to 2AB into AD. So firstly we can write it as DC square is equal to AD square plus AC square. AD square we can write AB plus BD ka whole square plus AC. This we can write AB square plus BD square plus 2AB into BD plus AC square. So this again we can write it as DC square minus BD square equal to AB square plus AC square plus 2AB into BD, and we have to write in this 2AB and AD form. So here we can write it as 2AB square because AC is equal to AB given here. So this will be 2AB square plus 2AB dot BD. We can take common as AB. So on taking common 2AB, we will get as AB plus BD here, and this 2AB we can write it as 2AB into AB plus BD. We can write it as whole BD only with whole AD. This will be whole AD from here. So this is only we have to prove here. DC square minus BD square is equal to 2AB into AD. Hence proved here. Now let us solve 26th question here. In an isosceles triangle ABC, AB is equal to AC and D is a point on BC produced, then we have to prove that AD square is equal to AC square plus BD into CD. As we will draw here perpendicular to find by Pythagoras theorem. So here AB is equal to AC given to us and we have drawn AP perpendicular. Means APD now is a right angle triangle. We can solve it as AD square is equal to AP square plus PD square we can write here. So this will be PD square. We can write PD as AP square plus PC plus CD ka whole square here, and again we can write as PD is equal to PC plus CD. So it will be AD square is equal to AP square, and opening the bracket here, PC square plus CD square plus 2PC into CD, and this is the first equation here. As APC is a right angle triangle, in right angle triangle APD and in right angle triangle APC. So we can simply write AC square is equal to AP square plus PC square. Now we will substitute this first equation AP square plus PC square in the this second equation in the first equation. So on substituting we will get AD square is equal to AC square plus CD square plus 2PC into CD. Now we will put it as the third equation, and here we have this PC as half of BC because we have this P as perpendicular, the altitude to the base of an isosceles triangle bisects the base. So we can simply say that BP is equal to PC, means here this BP or PC, we can write PC is equal to half of BC. Now we will put again in this equation only PC as, so AD square is equal to AC square plus CD square plus 2 into half of BC into CD here. This will be cancelled out from here and we will get as AC square plus CD square plus BC into CD. So we can simply write it as AC square plus CD, and this will be CD plus BC here. And again we can write AC square plus this CD plus BC is equal to BD here. We can write CD into BD here. So let it be BD. This is only we have to prove in this question. So this is the final answer here, hence proved from here. So this is we have to prove that AD square is equal to AC square plus BD into CD. Thank you for watching my video. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe my channel.